came to the country, he was my interpreter. Because I couldn't speak English. And another my friend there, Pawez Akhtar, when he set my English captain set a field for me, and I said I needed somebody mid-wicket. He said, can you explain? I said I can't explain because I can't speak English. Luckily, he listened to me and he set a field in the mid-wicket. Next ball I bowled, thank God for that, and he got 14 in the mid-wicket.
Oh wow!
And that guy said to me, from now on, you can't speak your own language. Not for the bad, yeah? Because you have to learn this language.
Right.
Because you have to go long way.
Masha.
Yeah, that's why I said.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Having an interpreter and getting a batsman out like this. Udhar, mid-wicket. Knowing the fact that none of the English guys could actually understand him, he said, udhar pe. And nobody knew that the catch bhi udhar hi aana si. But the shukar ka catch udhar hi aana. My excuse to the English friends that there are a few things that we cannot translate into English has to be given in the language itself. Now, gentlemen, lastly, I would like to actually take this opportunity to moving on for our other legend who we are giving a tribute tonight. Taimur Pak, born in Karachi at the age of 10 with a great interest of playing cricket. At the age of 15, what a wonderful opportunity it was that as a youngster, very keen cricketer in the inter-school championship. At the age of 15, he hit his very first 100. And that itself was indicating that day a cricketer who's going to go a long way was born. He didn't know at that time how far he was going to go, because in Pakistan, as you know, in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, whatever, even in England as well, it is very, very difficult. Doesn't matter how talented you are, it takes ages and extraordinary effort for you to be out there, first playing for the county and then getting selected to play for the country. At that time, then Taimur, who actually performed his first 100, went on. At the age of 15, was actually selected to play or represent Karachi under 19. That itself was the achievement. Unfortunately, the time did not allow, so the entire family actually moved from Pakistan and we came over to England in early 80s. But hey, who knew the young, slim-looking guy who majority of the people, especially in Buckinghamshire, his run-up was like, if you remember, was it Headley used to come for that far, was it something like that? It was, people used to say, this guy's gonna fall, why is he taking a run-up? Because he was actually, believe it or not, I don't know how many of you know, Taimur was never a batsman, he was a bowler. He was a bowler like Brett Lee. And then, even the family don't know how he switched over to the batting, but as an all-rounder, he continued with his craziness of cricket. He actually started playing for Cheshire Cricket Club. From there, he started representing Bucks. At the age of 19, he was playing for Buckinghamshire. At the age of 25, he was playing for Buckinghamshire. And then came the opportunity. If that wasn't enough, whilst working, playing cricket, that wasn't enough, that he wanted to do even better. He was headhunted by Yorkshire Cricket Club and was invited to play a professional paid cricket. And my crazy brother, I'm proud to say, working entire week, Monday to Friday night, traveling all the way up to Yorkshire for 4.5 hours drive, Saturday playing cricket, Sunday playing cricket, Sunday night leaving there around 10, 11 o'clock, arriving back home at 2, 3 in the morning, and then was back at work for 8 o'clock. Gentlemen, that's kind of crazy cricketer you've got here in there. I wish that the buck actually stopped there, but it didn't. My crazy brother actually went on to play for the Blackpool as well as a professional cricketer. The whilst was working, like our brothers actually said, you have commitments, you have family to take care of. MashaAllah, Taimur is also committed to his family, and then could actually go and pursue with the career as a professional cricketer. Gentlemen, but what an honor. what an honor he had, what an opportunity he had to perform when he actually joined England. And those of you who've been following him, he's got a habit of sending you that link, which bloody doesn't work. Okay, half of the time you're all sitting there saying, come on yaar, come on hi nahi ho raha, Taimur bhai ye kya bhej. But mashallah, we've been watching him representing England, and I'm going to sum it up very quickly that in the last, especially just this year, in the last 8 games that you played this year, gentlemen, for England, wearing 3 lions, he actually hit over 1,000 goals.
Oh, mashallah. Well done, Mubarak. Congratulations, well done.
And not taking anyone's side, England is England, Australia, Australia, West Indies, whatever. Bloody Aussies were here on a 10 matches series. Taimur didn't turn 60 at that time, so he couldn't actually play for England. But as soon as he turned 60 in July, he was able to actually join England's side, England squad. There were 10 matches that Australia was playing against England. They lost 7 of them, and the 3 they actually won, England actually won, where he was actually there. Now, but not the entire credit goes to my brother, that'll be very biased. Only 2, I would say that he did get the man of the match, but there were other English players. Remember, a bunch of old cricketers, we are here. This game is not a one-man show. This game is a teamwork, and we are all, when one performs, the entire team is behind it. Am I right, Ashton? Am I right, Ashton? It's not just one person taking the credit. They are where they are. Believe you me, it's because of us as well. Had we not encouraged them, had we not appreciated them, just like Obi was playing, mashallah, very early cricket for England at this present moment, we need to give these guys lots of encouragement, because we want to take the legacy from these 2 and move on and produce more Asian cricketers who can represent England. Ladies and gentlemen, well, there's no lady here, but I would say, I saw a lady over there, I thought it'd be disrespecting not to mention that, but could I actually ask you to please put your hands together for our great legend Taimur Alam, please, and ask Yasin Saab to please do the honor. Thank you, Yasin.
So proud.